Right guys, welcome to the channel. Today we've got Jordan's EP and his FN behind me. I'm just going to do a little review, a bit of driving, some pulls. Unfortunately we did want the video to come out on New Year's Day. We've done a lot of filming, but I lost pretty much most of the footage. So we're going to try and recreate it today, but again our reactions might not be as genuine as what they were. So these are the cars. Jordan had £2 to get an FN and £2 to get an EP, and this is what he got. Now, I'm an EP man, he's an FN man, and I think he has been a bit biased because the FN is definitely in better condition than the EP. Ain't that right? FN interior, and that's not a stock. It's a stock steering wheel but been retrimmed.
Yeah, stock steering wheel, just been retrimmed with a little red stripe. We've got a skunk 2 gear knob on there, which obviously isn't stock. The double din isn't stock either, but apart from that, everything in there is as it comes out of the factory.
The seats are a lot better, aren't they, than an
yeah,
EP?
Seats are a lot nicer looking and a lot nicer place to be.
The only thing I found when driving it and the interior is, I like it, it's a lot better place to be in, but I found like having everything here, like, do you know, you've got, what's that, the heaters and everything, you've got everything now. I thought that was a bit much. Like, you're really like...
Oh, I think it's quite driver focused. Might get slated for this, but that's why everyone loves the Supra, because everything points at the driver.
Yeah.
You know, it's not very interactive for the passenger.
Yeah.
There's nothing for them to do.
Obviously, yeah. Well, from driving it, I just felt like there's like quite a bit going on. You're sort of like hugged in, but I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like there was just so many buttons all on the dash, just in one area. It's a dash, and that's how it comes on. That's how it looks. So you still have got to do like the dials, but that's just rev counter though, isn't it?
Yeah, just rev counter at the bottom.
Quite. That's like, so that's the top of the steering wheel, and that's eye level. So it's not.
So you see it.
You're not like looking down.
You can see it. It's right there. You can.
Yeah, exactly.
You can look and you just.
Obviously, the EP interior. Again, it is an older car, so the stuff is a bit dated and not as futuristic as the other Civics. So you've got to bear that in mind as well. It's obviously a lot simpler place. Yeah,
in my opinion, is it a nicer place to be?
No, it's not.
You've got nothing really to look at, nothing really to do.
These did come out in 51 though, didn't they? I think, was it 51?
Yeah, 2001 they come out.
And what was the FN? 2007.
2007, yeah. So you're talking 6 years. Obviously, a lot changes in 6 years.
Obviously, these are the Type R seats as well.
Yeah,
which are cool looking. They are. Don't get me wrong, they look cool. But the FN are definitely 100%.
Yeah, I think everyone agree. The FN seats. A lot of people put FN seats in the EP3.
Anyways, don't they? Yeah.
I think they're a lot more fitting. They look better.
Yeah, the FN, when I drove it, I noticed there was a bit more hugging. Don't know if that's because I'm a big boy or... guys? Just got back from doing the roll racing. As you can see from the videos, it was very close. How do you think that went?
Yeah, like I said, it was close. EP3 is the quicker car.
Yeah.
Very marginally, but it does put on the FN, so it's clear it's the quicker car.
Yeah.
Get me, cuz.
Right, in the EP3, guys.
Me and my mum's car.
Let's go. With this, VTEC comes in early as well, doesn't it?
Later.
Oh, later?
This is later. This VTEC comes
this
in on
earlier.
this. What it feels like 6K. It's probably something stupid like 5.8, 5.9. In the FN, it feels like it's 500 RPM. Like it comes in like a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
Obviously, both cars are stock. None are mapped.
No, yeah, none of them.
They're pretty much like for like. Both got back boxes.
Yeah, they're very similar, aren't they?
This has now got the rear stripped out.
Now, yeah.
Now.
But those videos we done with the pulls, it's had the full interior.
Yeah, so when we done the pulls, obviously the cars both had full interior. None had any power mods as such.
Yeah.
The FN's got a panel filter.
Yeah. And like I said, not mapped, so...
No, neither are mapped. So...
But you say this feels a bit more nimble to the FN.
Yeah,
but still a little
but
bit
less
lively.
planted, I'd say.
It can be a bit lively.
But yeah, it's more lively.
And as well, do you feel like throttle and steering, you got more... Is there any difference between the two? Or more response in EP or less response? Or
I feel like the FN at low speeds could be a little jumpy. Whether that's due to the electric throttle or not, I'm not sure.
yeah.
Also, steering feels pretty similar. I've not really drove the EP aggressively, or took it on the track yet to say which one I prefer. Like these brake a lot better when you let off the throttle.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's engine braking or not, but it seems to slow down. It's very jerky.
Yeah, mine's like
when you let straight off, whereas the FN you can let off and
it's not.
it doesn't feel like you've tapped the brake or something.
Yeah.
I feel both of them do. I feel like obviously the way they drive, their engines, bar some minor differences, are practically identical. Do you notice the lower torque in the FN? No.
Yeah.
You definitely don't notice the extra 1 brake horsepower. But I also wouldn't say you notice the weight as such, unless
what
you're.
What is the weight on the FN?
I think the weight difference.
It's 1250.
For a fully spec'd FN, I think you're looking at 1365 kg. And I think with an EP, it's 1285.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you get an FN model with no aircon and stuff, it's slightly lighter.
Yeah.
Same with the EP. Both of the models have aircon.
Because the FN looks like a bigger car, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like a fatter, chunkier car.
In the FN now, guys, this has got a stop-start button as well, isn't it?
Well, you can't actually turn the engine off with it.
Stop.
It's just an engine start button. Oh,
what's up, mate?
clutch feels different.
What does it? Different to the EP3 or different to how it normally feels?
That's what it is. The biting point on the EP3
It's really low.
and I've noticed that in yours as well. So I don't know if it's an EP3
EP3 thing.
EP thing. I don't know if it's an EP3 thing or whether both of our clutches need changing. But the FN's biting point's a bit higher up. Still low compared to like a normal car. But it's slightly higher up.
Let's do this.
Can you see what I mean about the jerkiness at low speeds? It's like.
Yeah. But the EP's like that though, isn't it? Is the EP worse?
No, I'd say this is worse.
Oh, you say this is worse?
I'd say this is worse. I find the problem solved on one of these when it's mapped. Stock, it's annoying.
These seats are comfy though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a lot more comfy. There's more padding.
I feel like
they look better.
Sleep. They hug you in, don't they?
But they're not too.
No, they're nice. I think they're really comfy. It does feel a lot more roomy in here though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
well,
it feels like there's more space inside.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know how you said about the buttons, like I don't think they're any closer than what they are in the EP.
Yeah.
I just think it's a good thing.
Yeah. So, I know I said in the EP, like in this, it seems like everything's closed, but then I just said it's all a bit more roomy. But passenger-wise, I meant everything seems a bit. It's quite far away. But I don't know if that's because of the front of the car.
I find the windscreen on these is huge as well.
Yeah, but they're quite slanted. Like,
Yeah.
it's really weird.
I feel like these are a bit more planted on the road. They're less skittish when you do decide to chuck them around. They're probably slightly a bit safer. They're prone to understeer rather than snap out.
Yeah.
Just bang a little second gear pull out for the video. Doesn't come in as aggressive. I feel like it crosses over a lot more smoother, whereas the EP, it feels like it kind of, it's a big kick. That VTEC kicks in. I don't know if I'd say what one I prefer. I feel like the way that EP3 kicks in is more fun, it's more aggressive, it's like, you know you're in it now, whereas in the FN it's a bit more seamless, like you still
smooth.
Yes, it's smoother as it comes into VTEC, and you get that. You still get a crossover change and the noise and the way it picks up speed a bit quicker. Preference-wise, don't know what I'd say I prefer. I don't think there's one is better than the other.
No. It's just what you're looking for.
I think each one has better points than the other one, but depending what you want it for.
Yeah.
My least favourite thing of the FN is the rear end. I think they look crap. They don't look great. But if you stick just a Mugen rear end, even if you leave everything else alone, a Mugen rear end,
it does
really,
change it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I think they can look just as good as the FK2s do from the rear. So in this bit, we're just going to talk about what a lot of people debate between the two cars, what people prefer. Obviously, everything in this bit is just our opinions.
Yeah, it's opinions. Isn't it, really?
We might not agree, so there's not an outcome of what car is better as such. It's just opinions. Everyone's opinions are different. Talking of opinions, I don't get how anyone could disagree with this one, but best interior.
I think, obviously that FN.
Yeah, I think that's a clear winner. The FN has got a much nicer interior, from the seats to the boot space, like everything.
It's just a nice place to be in, isn't it, really?
Like, even the digital dash, I think for the average person, I think it's a nicer place to be. It's a nicer place to sit in. We'll give that one to the FN.
Yeah.
FN. This one is very opinionated, I'd say. Best exterior.
Right, the FN does look nice. I can appreciate it looks more modern. But I prefer the EP. I don't know if I'm being biased, or I don't know, I just prefer the EP3. Don't get me wrong, over the last few years, they have become slightly dated, especially pre-facelift, but I don't know, I just prefer the look of an EP, to be honest with you, especially the Cosmic Grey one. It's one of my favourite colours.
With the FN is the rear end. I absolutely hate it in stock form. I feel like the rear end needs a Mugen rear wing with a Mugen bumper. If it's got that, all day long the FN is a better looking car. Without that, on your own opinion.
So half a point to each, does that work out?
Oh, do you want to do that?
I don't know.
Or just give both 1 point?
Oh, whatever.
So, obviously the car with the most points doesn't mean it's the best car either. It's just
our opinions again. So.
Best daily. The FN makes the better daily.
Yeah.
So,
I'd agree with that.
Okay, next question. What would make the better track car?
I'd say EP.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. The EP
more...
out the factory is lighter.
Yeah.
It's
a bit more as well. It's a bit more raw.
Yep.
You got that, that sense of sort of aggression,
What's the most driver-focused car? Again, I'd go with the EP on that, just because
the feedback.
It's raw. I wouldn't say feedback. I feel like the feedbacks, especially through the steering and through what the wheels are doing, is very similar.
But how about
I feel
the pedal and the throttle, and would you not say that's...
Yeah, it's more driver focused, and what is the interior is more driver focused. There's nothing to distract you from driving.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's all
the
where it's
FN,
so simple. It's just it's all there, and you've got your steering wheel, you've got your gears.
You're only in it to drive.
Yeah.
So I feel like the EP's better for that.
Okay, so I think one of the questions on people's lips are, if you could only own one, which one would it be?
If you can only have one, my opinion is it's an FN. It's the better all-rounder.
Yeah,
you can take it on track.
Yeah.
You can have fun on a B road,
but
you can
still drive this.
You can still drive it to work and to the shops. Not that you can't an EP, but the FN is a better car to drive every day.
Yeah, the EP is really basic inside.
Yeah, the EP's like a basic car, so it's better than the FN on track. But
day to day,
the FN's better, and if you've only got one car, if you can only have one, they're both in the same price range. So
we'll let you decide. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date on both the FN and the EP from this video, and also my supercharged Civic, definitely consider subscribing. Also drop a like and a comment on this video for any future videos you'd like to see. Cheers, guys.